Hey guys, welcome to Healthy Life with Kimmi. It's your girl doing another walk and talk. What's up? What's up? So, sometimes I do these walk and talks. And today we're going to be talking about body shaming. We're going to be talking about what happens when somebody try to age shame you, your height. It could be any number of things, okay? So while I'm doing my walk, which takes about 10 to 15 minutes, we just gonna chit chat. So you can feel free to do your walk at home. You can just choose to chime into the conversation, whatever you want to do. But when it comes to healthy living, we are talking about everything, okay? So I'm gonna get started. I'm just gonna be stepping in place, working my arms, nothing structured, just doing my thing. For those of you who do not know, I've been doing this for a little while. Just started picking back up again this year. And as I do my walks and my talks, I'll just share some of them with you, okay? So today is one of those days, so let's get into it. Again, we're talking about body shaming, okay? Body shaming, hair shaming, age shaming, all the things, okay? So short version, short story. Over the weekend, I was at an event, and I was with a whole bunch of people of a different ethnicity. And they know me pretty well. We've been friends for a while. And one of them was like, hey, I would love to see your hair straightened. Okay? They want to see it straightened. So for those of you who do not know, you can't tell, my hair is natural. Okay? Got some little kink in there. All right? So I don't put heat on my hair. Okay? I don't put heat on my hair because it's so frail at this age. I can't fry, dye, and lay to the side no more, okay? So anyway, this person proceeds to ask me about my hair, tell me what they want to see, and I explain to them what's the reality, that's not going to happen, okay? So they asked me a couple different ways, finally they move on. I was so upset by it though, because this same person has often made comments about my clothing, okay? They prefer it when I wear dresses. Well, it's not really up to you what I wear, okay? It's not. You might prefer dresses. I like slacks, okay? You might have seen me in a dress once or twice. That's my business, what I wear. I also had somebody before, they saw me in one outfit, and they were like, I love it when you wear that type of style. Well, that might have been a one-off, okay? So I'm sure there's something in your life where people are like trying to slyly put their opinions on you. Okay, we're going to do our arms for a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So another example, I was with a group of my friends, so we started talking about it. So one of them was like, she's older, her hair is long. So somebody told her, older people need to wear their hair shorter. So I'm sure she gets that all the time, because when I was telling her my situation, that's what came to her mind. People tell her that all the time. Older people should wear their hair shorter. So my friend was like, I wear my hair how I want to wear my hair. Okay, I'm going to do 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay? Make sure my steps are counting. Yes, they are. So I'll give you a final tally in a minute. So then, I had another friend at the table. So she's a little on the bustier side, okay? Got a little something going on in the front. So somebody told her, or people have spoken about the size and what type of shirt she wear. So you guys know this. If you tend to be a little bit bustier, you can't help what you got. Okay, some of us are naturally got the front. Some of us are blessed with both. Okay, look. Some of us are blessed with both. I can't hide this. Okay? I cannot let your insecurities become my problem. And I know you got something about you that people are always talking about, okay? For example, another one, and these are all, not all shaming, but sometimes it's like, just keep your mouth shut, okay? I was gonna say be quiet. Another one is, I was with a friend. She's really tall. So somebody, I'm standing here. She ain't saying that, I'm sure she gets it all the time. And the person was shorter giving her a hug. And it was a man. He said, let me get on my tippy toes to give her a hug, okay? So we just got to be more conscious, guys, of what we say. And again, I know that you've been hurt by something that someone has said to you. If you're bigger on the front side, bigger on the back side, you know, if you're tall and slender, people always got something to say. I was so upset with this person that I really wanted to get him a piece of my mind. So I talked to a couple of friends of mine, and I was telling them, I'm going to do some kickbacks. Hold on. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we're going to walk. So I was so upset. I reached out to a couple people. And I was like, I'm about to go off on this person. And they talked me off the ledge. And then I had to realize sometimes when people are talking about you, it's not necessarily that they're hating. They could be an admiration of what you have that they don't have. Because everybody ain't thick. They try to act like they don't want to be. But they want a little bit of some what we got, okay? And that's just facts. Sometimes, again, people trying to hate on you, what we think is hating, it's really admiration. I'd rather them just say, you look good. But they won't do that. They won't. What we say today is come for you, okay? Another friend of mine, I'm going to say friend because I don't want to give too many details. And when they're watching this, they're going to know who I'm talking about. But one day they were wearing an outfit, some clothes, and somebody was like, hey, where your jacket at? And the person was like, what I need a jacket for? What you want me to cover up? I got this, ain't nothing I can do about it. So what? So again, sometimes it's a little hateration. Sometimes it's people admiring you or wishing they had what you had, you know. But I just thought this was some conversation. And my mother-in-law, when I was first starting this channel, she said this channel for me seemed therapeutic. And that is why I like this channel, because I can come over here and just talk life. We're going to just do like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay? I can just come over here and talk life with y'all. And I'm sure y'all have been through something similar, you know, where somebody needs to stay in their lane. Again, it could be about your hair. It could be about your actual skin color. Because how many times you told somebody, girl, you need to get some sun? Now, that ain't ever happened to me. Got a little natural melanin there. But I've heard people tell other people that. That could be offensive. That could be offensive. You need to go get some sun. No, you need to mind your business. How about that? So, again, I'm just kind of venting while I'm walking. In the grand scheme of things, and that's why I decided not to go off on the person, it is not life or death. It's not. Words do hurt. But was it necessary for me probably to end a relationship over? No. Now, if they keep coming for me, I don't know. I don't want to pop off. You know what I'm saying? But just worry about you. And I say that for all of us. I've even made mistakes like that before. You know, I was trying to give you an example of a mistake like that I've made, you know, talking about somebody. I know it'll come to me as soon as I turn the recording off. I'm going to do 10 more kickbacks. Hold on. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I was trying to come up with an example. Oh, I will tell you this. And it's something I need to be mindful of too. Because my parents were older, they're in the South, a lot of times they're like, oh, that person's darker skin or light skin. And I had a friend of mine one time, she'll be watching this probably, so she'll probably remember this. I didn't think anything of it. And we were watching a TV program, and I said, yeah, that person is fair skin. And my friend is a darker hue, we'll say. And she was like, what do you mean she's fair skin? And I didn't realize that was a sore spot, right? So I say that to say that was mindless. I didn't mean anything by it. But if that's not my problem, I didn't think nothing of it. You know, like the person I was telling you that's taller, and when somebody made that comment to her, I know she gets that all the time, right? But for me, because I know what it's like for somebody to say, oh, you're pretty, but, or you need to lose some weight, or what a pretty face you have, but like the rest of me is not, you know? So I could be a little sensitive about that stuff, but when it comes to color, I never really had no issues with the color of my skin, right? But somebody else, again, that's of a darker hue, and you talking about somebody light skin, fair skin, red bone, and all that, that could be an issue, a sore spot. So we just got to be more in tune with what we say, how we say it, and just kind of let everybody be them, you know, root for them, cheer for them, okay? So let's see how far we've been walking. I like to do at least 10 minutes, so I'm going to tell y'all my total step count in a minute. So this is saying we're at 12 minutes. My phone typically will let me know it's not registering today. Let me see. I'm going to stretch. I'm going to do one more kickback, and then I'm going to stretch. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now I realize I counted that different than I did the first time. But that's okay. That's okay. So I typically do these videos like about 10 minutes. But I also want to say go ahead and subscribe to the channel, because we not only do workouts together like this and conversation, we do some cooking. We do a little bit of everything, because all of that is your health. Okay? So I want to motivate you to just start walking. While you listening to me talk, think about your own stuff going on in your world. Let this be some therapy for you, but you're fine exactly the way you are, okay? Exactly the way you are. So I'm going to stop really quick. I'm going to do my stretch. And one thing I realized, guys, about working out, like I did, it said 13 minutes, right? I'm going to stretch a little bit. Even though I'm stopping right now, the benefits go on the rest of the day. Because my heart rate is up. I'm just going to do my neck. Now, I'm not telling you how to work out. I'm just doing a little walking in place. I'm going to stretch, because y'all already know if I don't, I hurt. So we're going to stretch it out just a little bit. Just a little bit. I did want to tell you I got these pants. This was part of the 2-pack I mentioned recently from Ross. And they got pockets. I love that. I love that they got pockets. So I got these from Ross. It was a 2-pack for like $11.99. It was a leopard print like these. And then it was the plain black. And they feel so comfortable. So comfortable. Now I'm going to do my neck just a little bit, and then we're going to get out of here. So today's chat again was just about, I'd hate to say shaming people, but it was kind of about that. Shaming you because of your hair. Your texture is different. The length is different. You're taller. You're lighter. You're darker. You're bigger. You're bustier. You got more junk in the trunk than somebody. You know, all these things cause divisions, okay? So as of today, let's make it a goal. I ain't talking about how you look. Unless it's a compliment, right? So be in agreement with me. Until then, stay healthy. I'm going to tell y'all my final step count. So my moms, it didn't tell me how long I've been walking, but according to the camera, we're going to go 15 minutes. And then I did 1,820 steps, okay? 1,820 steps. That was 0.79 miles. It said 109 calories. I don't go by that on the calories, but 0.79. So that's almost a mile. So, hey, walk and talk, and you too can be streaming, what you call it? Trimming down is the word I'm looking for. Trimming down is the word, because I ain't editing this, y'all. I'm just walking and talking with my friends. So anyway, until next time, guys, go ahead and get your walk on too. This is Kimmi.